Hello, and welcome to the official MASUDA ASI CHART website. This is just a brief video tutorial to take you through the main features of the site. This is the main home page at the address www.masudaasichart.com. ASA in this instance is pronounced as Ashi. Now, you can click home here on the main menu, or you can click this main picture. This will always bring you back to this first home page. The home page itself just gives a brief description about the background to the MASUDA ASI chart system, and also about Mr. Tokutaro Masuda, the inventor of the MASUDA ASI chart system. There's a few revolving graphics here, and also on each page you'll have contact, legal, and other information as well. Going back to the main menu here, let's click on main and see what happens. This brings us to the welcome screen, and this first message as well also gives an explanation about the menu structure and the content of each of these menu items, much the same as what I'm talking about right now. You'll also notice on the top right hand side we have a search this site box. This appears on every page, and just as an example, if you wanted to search for candlesticks, it will now do a live search while you type in the letters, and it will bring up all of the relevant pages which contain the word candlesticks in them. So you can jump directly to these pages, or you can click here, view more results, and this will actually bring up a kind of brief overview or summary of the surrounding text that encompasses the keyword that you picked, so you can get some more context and actually choose which of the articles will be the most relevant to you. And we'll just go back to the main message again. Now on the right hand side we also have registered members login here. If you have already registered, you can log in again using your username and password. Going forward we will be providing content that is for members only, so the general public will not be able to see that. So we would like you to register, and it should be to your benefit in the future as well. When you want to register, please click here. That will take you to the registration screen where you can choose your username and password. Note the password has to be at least 8 characters long. After you submit the registration, you'll have to wait until the system says it's okay. Now also, in addition to registering as a member, you can subscribe to updates. This will send you an email alert every time there is an update on the site that the administrator deems worthy of informing subscribers about. So it could be a new announcement or a new article or something like that. Now if you have registered as a member already, you'll automatically get these email updates alerting you to new content. And also down on the right hand side here we have recent posts. The only post at this point in time is this first welcome message, and also pages. You can click on these triangles and it will actually expand the menus to everything that is under the main parent topic. So you can see here that is now fully expanded to show you all of the different pages. So for example, under MASUDA ASI Chart Essentials here, that would be the same as if we had gone here to Essentials, and we in this first page here we have links to all of the kind of sub pages. And what you can also see on the right hand side here is when you're on a page, this menu on the right hand side automatically opens up to where you are, and if there are any kind of sub pages under that, that will also highlight them here. So let's for example go to this pink equals uptrend, blue equals downtrend, and we could go there directly from here as well, or we could just hit the next button which would take us there, but we'll go from here at the moment. So this opens up a new window. Pink equals uptrend, blue equals downtrend. If you look down the right hand side, you can see that this link is now highlighted in bold and black, so you know exactly where you are at any point in time. Now if you wanted to jump straight to investment philosophy, you could go down here and say, okay, stock investment is 80% psychological, 20% technique, and that would take you there as well. And you can also see that once you're there, the page that you're on is highlighted here. So this should help with your navigation. The site tour is actually the link to the video that is being recorded right now as I speak. And on this menu appears on every page, as well as this right hand side menu as well. So you should always be able to find where you want to go very quickly. If you can't, you can always search the site or look at the site map. Let's just go here quickly. This lists in effect exactly the same as what we had here on the right hand side. You can see the links that we've already visited. This stock investment is 80% psychological, and the pink equals uptrend, blue equals downtrend, and the essentials. These links already show that we've visited them. So that's another way that you can keep a track of where you've been, and of course the site map we've just clicked there. Now, essentials is the basics, the kind of the key information that you need to know to get a good grasp of the Masuda Ashi chart system. Philosophy goes into more of a discussion about the different aspects of trading, including psychology. And tour is what we are doing right now, the site tour. This video will be uploaded under this link. FAQ is a series of frequently asked questions. We've already prepared some, and there is also a provision for users and visitors to ask their own questions if they cannot find the answers already within the essentials and philosophy sections or within the FAQ. So when you get to the frequently asked questions, you can jump straight to the general frequently asked questions if you want, and each of these questions, if you click, that will take you directly there. And there are also links to relevant pages within the site straight from the answers as well. So it should provide you with a comprehensive knowledge experience. Technical frequently asked questions, more to do with the technical nature of the Masuda Ashi chart system. For example, why use 3, 25 and 75 days for the daily Masuda Ashi? If we go to the answer, it will give you the explanation there. And again, if you wanted to look up something that wasn't explained very well, for example, or you didn't think was explained well, or you wanted to find more information, for example about the predictor lines, you could put in here predictor, and it would, again, like our earlier demonstration, it would bring up all of the posts or the pages with predictor contained in there. If you wanted to view more results, again, you could click that there. And one other main feature here is under resources. At this point in time, there are no documented resources other than the homepage itself. The key media we have here is the introductory video course. This contains a series of 20 tutorial lessons, you can see here, that go right through all of the main features of the Masuda Ashi chart system, beginning with an overview of reading charts at a glance, the main purpose and the main kind of design feature of the Masuda Ashi chart system, and all the way through the key tools and features, ending with a summary and a recap. Now, these videos have all been uploaded to YouTube as well, on our Masuda Ashi chart page on YouTube, and we have embedded each of the videos here. So from top to bottom you can actually go through in order. Each video is between 10 and 15 minutes long because of the limit of YouTube video uploads. Some of the longer videos have been split into two. So for example, lesson 2 here has 2 videos. So if we go there, you'll see there is part 1 and part 2 here. The text link takes you directly to YouTube. If you want to watch the video within this website, you can just click the embedded video that you see here already. Each video, when you do start it, it will automatically display in high definition mode. That was a bit noisy. And you can also click here for the full screen if you wanted to do that. Another key feature of the video series is that when we need to do close-ups, the videos actually zoom into the area that is being looked at, so that you should be able to get a clear picture. And demo is a series of flash animations that go through and show some of the key features. Now each of these pink boxes with the blue circle inside jump to another series of lessons. So let's have a look at Masuda Ashi Real Bodies here. We'll click that and it will take us to the first of these animated videos, and we get the main concept: the pink equals uptrend, blue equals downtrend, long real bodies indicate strong energy, and so on. Now you can either go to the next demonstration video straight away, or if you wanted to look at this one again and see what had happened, press replay and it will just reload the page and you can see what's happening again. And then we hit next. That will bring up the next demonstration video, and it shows things that you should be focusing on. This all ties back into all of the text explanation that already exists under the essentials and under the philosophy menu items here. There's a wealth of information, several hundred pages almost, so please take your time and go through these one in order as much as possible. If you ever get stuck, use the search function here. You look at the FAQs and you should be okay. Now the last item here on the menu bar is download. As you'll notice, it says under construction. We're currently in the process of developing an English trial version of the software, which will be available for download on a trial basis, and we think it should only be available to registered users so we can keep track of what is happening. And going forward as well, for registered users, we'll be providing surveys of what you think about the software, any other questions you have. One other point I forgot to ask is, under frequently asked questions, you can go to this Ask Questions Here link, and it will bring up a question box where you can actually obviously type in your name and email. We need some of these as information in order for you to be able to submit your question. We've got the capture box here to avoid spammers. Once you've asked your question and selected your category, hit the Ask button and it will send an email to us, and we'll answer that, and the answer should go directly to your email box, and it will also be included within our FAQ database, not on the same page that we just showed you with the pre-formatted frequently asked questions, but for example, you could select a category here like construction, how to construct the Masuda Ashi Real Bodies, for example. Now if there was an answer already in here, it would appear here. If you want your name to be displayed as the person who asked the question, you leave this box checked. If you don't want to, you can uncheck it and your question will be anonymous. So that's another way that you can get in contact with us. And the Contact Us box down here is another form where you can ask questions of a more general nature, not so much frequently asked questions about the software, but other administrative matters, for example. And of course we have legal information which explains the terms and conditions and other rights and so on, and the link to the Japanese website. And again, please go through the chart explanations, look at the videos, look at the demonstration animations, look through the questions. If you still feel stuck, ask a question or contact us. We can't guarantee that we'll get back to you within a day or so, but we'll do our best to answer your questions, and if we get a lot of the same kind of questions, we'll add those questions and answers to the frequently asked questions section as well. Thank you very much for your time, and please enjoy the experience. Goodbye.